Good morning, third grade. Happy Tuesday again. We are going to be starting language, so make sure you have your English 3 book. And we're open to 237, 238 today. All right. Okay, guys. Well, we started adverbs yesterday, and we're going to continue that today. So all week, and then we're going to start looking at adjectives and adverbs together starting tomorrow. Okay, so we're learning about new adverbs today. So yesterday when I was introducing them, I told you only about the question how. How did we do something, right? And so it was William worked hard on his science project. How did he work? He worked hard. Zafira gently petted the dog or whatever, right? And so how did she pet the dog? She petted him gently, okay? And we remember a lot of those words ended in ly. So these are some samples, right? Slowly, quickly, happily, gracefully. Okay, but there's 2 more questions that adverbs can answer. They can tell us when an action happened. So when did Zafira pet the puppy? She petted him right now. She was petting him. Or what if I said, when did Mrs. Roach plant the succulents? She plants them often, meaning a lot of the time, right? But look at all these words that tell us when we could do an action. I could do something tomorrow. I could do it now. I could do it next. I could do it then. Then I will do this, right? Often. Okay, but there's a lot more of these, and we're going to start discovering them on our paper today, and then also in these sentences over here. Okay, let's look at this third question that adverbs can answer. It can describe where an action happened. All right? So if I said, I was jogging, where was I jogging? I was jogging right here. Oh no, I was jogging over there. I was jogging ahead of those guys back there. Maybe I'm running the race, I'm in front, I'm ahead. Or maybe I jogged really far. Or I just jogged everywhere. I was going all around the block, all around the street. Okay, so the important thing to see here, though, is that all of these questions have to describe the action, has to describe the verb. Because remember, adverbs are describing verbs, okay? So we're not describing a person, a place, or a thing. We're describing an action. How they did it, when the action happened, or where it happened. Okay, so I've got 3 sentences on the board. We're going to figure out which column they go in. Okay, so let's look at our first sentence. Camila danced gracefully on stage. Okay, what's my act? Well, who's my sentence? Who's the star of my sentence? Camila. Camila is the star of my sentence. What did Camila do? She danced. I'm going to underline that twice. Now, look and see if there's a word on there that says how she danced, when she danced, or where she danced. Gracefully. What does that tell us? Does that tell us how, when, or where? It tells us how she danced. So I'm going to add gracefully to our blue column here because that tells us how. How did she dance? She danced gracefully. Good job. Maybe I'll circle that with blue. Okay, let's look at our next one. Emmanuel placed his books down. Okay, who's the star of our sentence now? Emmanuel. Okay, what did Emmanuel do? Emmanuel placed, meaning like put or set. He placed his books down. Okay, do you see a word that tells us how he placed them, when he placed them, or where he placed them? If you said where he placed them, I'm going to use my red here, he placed them down, right? Maybe he set them down on the table, down on his desk, right? But he placed his books down. So I'm going to add down to our where column. Okay, let's look at our last one. Sasha opened her presents today. Okay, who's the star of our sentence in this one? Sasha. What did Sasha do? Sasha opened. That's my verb. Now, does it tell us how she opened them, when she opened them, or where she opened them? When? When did she open her presents? She opened them today. So I'm going to put today in our when column. All right, guys, so this is what we're going to do on our paper today. We're going to read our sentences, and we're going to decide if it's telling us how, when, or where, okay? So I'm going to move, take a little trip down my living room, get us on here. Okay, all right. So let's look. We're on the front page of our book, and just so you can see where we are. Okay, that was the top. Now we're right here on number 1. So let's always read the directions first. Okay, so it says, decide whether the underlined adverb tells how, when, or where the action happens. Circle the correct answer. Okay, so let's look at number 1. Summer will be here soon. Okay, so they already found the adverb for us. That was nice, soon. Does soon tell us how summer will be here, when summer will be here, or where summer will be here? If you said when, you're right. When will summer be here? It will be here soon. So everyone circle when. All right, let's go to number 2. We will enjoy the warm weather outside. Okay, outside is my adverb. Does outside tell us how, when, or where? Where? Good job. Where is the warm weather? We will enjoy the warm weather outside. Yeah, we're going to enjoy it outside. All right, let's look at number 3. Families are waiting eagerly for their vacations. So how are the families waiting? Or when are the families waiting? Or where are the families waiting? It tells us how. How are they waiting? They're waiting eagerly. Okay, let's go to number 4. My family always goes to the mountains. All right, always. Does that tell us how they go to the mountains? When they go to the mountains? Or where they go to the mountains? When? Good job. When do they go to the mountains? They go always. Okay, oops, I didn't circle our eagerly tells us how. I just looked at that one on, let me erase there. By the way, friends, if I ever make a mistake, which Mrs. Roach is known to do, let me know when I give you a call, but you circle the right answer if I ever make a mistake like that, okay? Because sometimes I'm going quick, and even Miss Roach can make mistakes going too fast. All right, let's go down to section 2. It says, circle the adverb that describes the underlined verb in each sentence. Ask yourself how, when, or where the action happened. So they're giving us the verb now. We've got to find the adverb, okay? And we're going to circle the adverb. Let's read number 5. Tania and her father cooked breakfast today. All right, so this is my action. This is my verb. How did her father cook? When did her father cook? Or where did her father cook? Tania and her father cooked breakfast today. If you said today, you're right. Today tells us when they cooked. Not tomorrow, not last week, right? It was today. Okay, number 6. They set the dishes down. Set is our verb. Does it tell us how they set the dishes, when they set the dishes, or where they set the dishes? That's right. Where did they set them? They set them down. This is like a manual sentence, right? He set his books down. All right, number 7. Tania gently cracked the eggs. Do you see an adverb that tells how, when, or where she cracked the eggs? Gently. Very good. And what does gently tell us? It tells us how. And it ends in that ly. That's a hint. Okay, her father made the juice next. Do you see an adverb describing made? How they made them, when they made them, or where they made them? This is a tricky one. Next is our answer. Next tells us when her father made the juice. She made the juice next. Okay, let's do number 9. Then they buttered the toast. All right, so we've got buttered. How did they butter? When did they butter? Where did they butter? This one's tricky too. If you said then, you're right. They buttered it then. That means like next or after that, like that. Okay, so let's go to the back side. Let's read the directions, make sure we understand what we're doing. In numbers 1 through 5, this is your adverb. Okay, they already found it for you, so there's nothing to underline. The only thing you're going to do is circle if first tells us how, when, or where. And this is awesome because it's all about Jesus and the tomb on Easter. It's like they knew we're getting close to learning about Easter or having Easter come up on our calendar. So it says, first, Christ died on the cross for our sins. So how did Christ die? When did Christ die? Or where did Christ die? When, because he died first. When did he do it? First. So that's how you're going to do that, okay? Then let's go, you're going to try 2 through 5 by yourself. Then on number 6 through 9, they want you to circle the adverb. So circle the adverb that describes the underlined verb in each sentence. Missionaries travel far to share the gospel. Okay, that is my action. There's my verb. So tell me either how they traveled, when they traveled, or where they traveled. Do you see it? Missionaries travel far. Far tells us where they went. Okay, so I want you to try these 3. And then down here, there are 3 words that they gave us. Now, up, and gently. You're going to put one of these in each here, and you have to see, reading them out loud, which one makes the most sense. Okay, so right now I want you to pause the video. I want you to do these 3 sections. If you finish and you want to try this one too, this is when I give you a call, guys. I'm going to have you read me your sentence using the verb always, okay? So go ahead and pause, try this on your own, and then I'm going to show you the answers. Okay, I'm going to move it up. If you haven't finished, pause it again because I want you to try it by yourself. Any ones that you miss, so let's look at these together. Any ones that you missed, I want you to circle right here. So like say you did where here or something. Circle number 1, and that way when I call you, we can go over those to kind of make sense of it. Okay, so there's your answers for 1 through 5. See if you got those all right. You can always pause it if I go too fast. Okay, here's our answers for the next 2 sections, 6 through 12. Make sure you wrote really neat here, so your words are sitting on the lines. You shouldn't have any capitals because these are all in the middle of the sentence or at the end. All right, guys. Okay, so keep on. This was kind of a tricky one, so keep on practicing. Tomorrow, we're going to be mixing adjectives and adverbs together, okay? So if I haven't talked to you yet today, I will talk to you soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.